Hello, I'm Marcus V. Calvert, and welcome to Tales Unlimited, the disturbing thought of the day. You've just been hired to kill the richest man in the world, some guy in the Middle East, one of, I don't know, the oil dynasties, let's say. Only this guy, he's lesser known. As a matter of fact, no one even knows he's the richest guy in the world. He falls off grid, but he manipulates stocks and all this stuff, and that's how he makes the bulk of his fortune. But he also dabbles in assorted crime, arms dealing, fenced art, you name it. I mean, he's a super genius, basically, and that's how he's the richest guy in the world. And someone wants him dead. Well, he's very secretive. He's dodged assassination attempts. He's got a lot of bodyguards, that sort of thing. But here's the thing: he hears that someone took the job. No one's ever taken the job, not since the last assassin, who you basically turned into a piece of pop art. You literally turned this dude into a living painting and put him on display. And folks thought it was like an animatronic trick until someone got in too close and realized the poor bastard was still alive. Yeah, that's the last time someone tried to kill you. Let's make this like first person. You. So you hear that someone's coming to take the job. And okay, like who? It's assassin named Mr. Faces. Master of Disguise. Oh, a Master of Disguise. Well, okay, have my people vetted, make sure they all have, biometrics. So if someone tries to slip past, ha 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 ha. Well, days go by, weeks go by, months go by, nothing. And you have your regular physical. You're like, this is what someone's going to try to kill me during my regular physical. So you have the doctors and the nurses like frisked and frisked, nothing, nothing. So okay, the doctor's like, okay, dude, I need to get blood draws. Okay, so pulls blood draws to check for your cholesterol and all this other stuff, and it's like, wow, So you feel kind of apologetic. You throw the doctor some money and you move on, and the doctor's like, cool, takes the blood, packs it away, sends it off for testing. Mr. Faces intercepts it because that's how Mr. Faces works. See, all he needs is a handful or more of your blood, and he splashes it on his face. And when he does, he takes your face and your soul. And he doesn't really have to wear it for long, just long enough for your body to stop flopping wherever it is, anywhere in the world. He's just taken your soul. And so you are minding your own business. You're on your way home, and all of a sudden, you have no face. You put your hand to where your face used to be, and all you come away with is blood, and you're dead. And he wears your face maybe long enough to access your memories, your knowledge, and gets on a computer and wires himself some money, makes some contributions to charity, donates all of his money to people you don't like because you know his people will rush to kill them thinking they were involved. And then you tear it off and you throw it in the trash and you go off for the next client. I'm Marcus V. Calvert, and this is Tales Unlimited, the disturbing thought of the day. Please check out talesunlimited.net for the podcast and the book links, two of them. There is the Battery Daily Prompt and a Disturbing Thought of the Day. Both are dailies. Also, there are book links that'll take you straight to Amazon. 4 series so far. Series number 1 I'd like to cover is Battery. It's 200 writing prompts, a little wisdom on writing for people who may have wasted so many years of their lives trying to write that first novel. There's a better way to do it. 200 writing prompts. Use half of them. Unusual ideas. Spin them into short little stories, then put them into anthologies, then sell them, then build your business, your fan base. And while you're doing all that, work on your first novel. You have something to show for it. Whether the novel happens or not, you at least have something to show for it. You at least got started, right? That's the system. And it takes time. It's challenging, but it can be done. Now, whether you're going to go this route or you're just a storyteller looking for ideas, Battery's got something for pretty much anyone. So if you're an evil GM on a Saturday night, a short story writer who just wants to write short stories, game designer, comic book writer, screenwriter, a novelist who doesn't need help but maybe needs an idea for the next series, Battery, check it out. Okay, second and third series, they're both anthologies. Think New School Twilight Zone, 25 stories in each book. The themes are Unheroic, that series is about unlikely heroes saving the day. Like, what if, through bizarre happenstance, a supervillain is forced to fight crime, forced to be the good guy, forced to have an impeccable reputation because if he doesn't, he's going to get murdered by multiple intelligence agencies. So he acts like Captain America. He has the rep of Captain America, but in here, he is so dark. And he dies saving the Pope. He takes 3 bullets saving the Pope. He goes straight up to heaven. And St. Peter tries to kick him out. And he doesn't let him. Things get messy from there. And then there's the Book of Schemes. Twisted schemes, diabolical schemes, funny schemes. Something like, okay, this guy decides to kill his wife. I won't ruin it with the why. Decides to kill his wife, pulls it off to perfection. A year later, for that whole year after his wife dies, he plays the grieving husband and milks the benefits. Oh, it's not about the money. Hell, he's richer. He even donates the insurance to charity. He's really playing it to the T. And then 1 year after the murder, the police arrest him. Why? Because his wife is so pissed off she comes back from the dead and presses charges. And that's not even the end of it, how deep this scheme goes. And then there's the novel series that I ultimately wrote called I, Villain. It's about Benjamin Clyde, gentleman fixer, dude in a suit. Pay him enough money, he'll work for any side of the law on basically any type of job as long as the money's real and the job is real. He has hundreds of mercenaries to basically do his bidding. He just takes your money, sets the job, boom, done. He works for cops, terrorists, demons, the Vatican, anybody, right? Then one night, a deal goes bad, and he's forced to, in order to walk out of the room alive, give up his business, fire all of his people, and fight crime, personally, with his bare hands and his burger gut, in a place worse than Gotham. Skip a night, you die. Leave town, you die. Anyone helps you, they die. They don't expect him to last a week, but here's the thing. He thrives because of his past that he told no one about, or his superpowers that he told no one about. And after saving the world a few times, he's like, you know what? There's a market here. So what does he do? He starts a business called I, Villain. And he goes after the worst villains, kills them, and takes their stuff. Okay, I'm Marcus V. Calvert. This is Tales Unlimited. I need more sleep, and I'll see you tomorrow.